There is an animal on Earth that has killed more humans than all the wars in history combined. It is not a lion. It is not a shark. It weighs less than a grain of rice, and it has been hunting us for 100 million years. This is the mosquito. Let's kill the biggest myth first. Male mosquitoes do not bite, ever. They do not want your blood. They live on flower nectar and plant juices, just like butterflies. Males live fast and die young, usually in 6 or 7 days. Their only job is to find a female mate and then disappear. In fact, mosquitoes are pollinators. While the females are out for blood, males and females both feed on nectar. That means they help pollinate plants, including some orchids and even cacao, the plant we get chocolate from. The one you have to watch out for is the female. She is the hunter, and she does not bite because she is hungry. She bites because she is making eggs. A female mosquito needs the protein and iron in your blood to develop her clutch of eggs inside her body. No blood meal means no babies. Her hunting system is terrifyingly good. It starts with your breath. Every time you exhale, you release a plume of carbon dioxide. A female mosquito can detect that plume from 75 feet away, which is longer than a basketball court. Once she catches it, she follows it upwind like a shark following a blood trail. When she gets within 30 feet, she switches to sight. She looks for movement and dark colors. That is why dark clothing attracts them more than white. And when she is right on top of you, she uses thermal vision. She can sense the heat coming off your skin and the moisture in your sweat. She is tracking lactic acid, uric acid, and a chemical called octanol that you naturally release. This is why mosquitoes seem to love some people and ignore others. It is not your blood type. It is your body chemistry. Genetics decide about 85% of how attractive you are to mosquitoes. When she lands, you will not feel it. Her mouth, called a proboscis, is not one tube. It is a surgical kit made of 6 thin stylets. 2 of them have tiny teeth that saw through your skin. 2 others act like spreaders to hold the wound open. Another one pumps in her saliva. That saliva has a mild painkiller so you do not feel the cut, and it has anticoagulants so your blood does not clot while she drinks. The 6th stylet is the straw that sucks up your blood. The whole process takes less than 90 seconds. That red itchy bump you get hours later. That is not the bite. That is your immune system. Your body recognizes her saliva as a foreign invader and floods the area with histamine to attack it. The histamine causes the swelling, the redness, and that maddening itch. Scratch it too much and you break the skin, which can lead to infection. The real danger is not the itch, though. It is what might be in her saliva. The mosquito is the deadliest animal on Earth because she is a perfect vehicle for disease. She has killed more than 50 billion people throughout human history. Today she kills over 700,000 people every single year. Malaria alone killed 608,000 people in 2022. Most of them were children under 5 in sub-Saharan Africa. A child dies of malaria every single minute. She also spreads dengue fever, which infects up to 400 million people a year and is nicknamed breakbone fever because the pain is so severe. She carries Zika virus, which can cause birth defects. She transmits yellow fever, West Nile virus, chikungunya, and dozens of other viruses and parasites. But here is the thing. Most mosquitoes are completely harmless to humans. There are over 3,500 known species of mosquitoes on Earth. Only about 200 of them bite people. The rest prefer birds, reptiles, amphibians, or other mammals. Some species do not drink blood at all, even the females. They live entirely on nectar. All of them start life in water. A female mosquito will find any standing water she can. A pond, a swamp, a tree hole, a discarded tire, a bottle cap full of rainwater. She lays 100 to 300 eggs at a time, stuck together in a tiny raft that floats. If the water is warm, those eggs hatch in just 24 to 48 hours. What comes out are larvae, nicknamed wrigglers. They live underwater, but breathe air through a tube at their tail end like a snorkel. They eat algae and bacteria and grow fast. After a few days, they become pupae, called tumblers because of the way they tumble when disturbed. A few days after that, the pupa case splits open and an adult mosquito climbs out onto the water surface. It pumps up its wings and flies away. From egg to flying adult can take as little as 4 days in hot weather. Adult mosquitoes are fragile. They fly at only 1 to 2 miles per hour, which means you can literally outwalk them. Wind is their biggest enemy. A breeze over 10 miles per hour grounds them completely. That is why a simple electric fan is one of the best mosquito deterrents for your porch. They also hate direct sunlight. Most species hunt at dawn and dusk because the sun dehydrates and kills them. They have been doing this for a long time. Mosquito fossils have been found in amber that are 100 million years old. Scientists have even found fossilized mosquitoes with dinosaur blood still in their bellies. They survived the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. They survived ice ages. They have watched continents drift and mountains rise. They are one of evolution's greatest success stories. Today you can find them on every continent except Antarctica. It is just too cold and dry for their eggs to survive there. Everywhere else, from the Arctic Circle to the deepest jungle, they thrive. The Arctic mosquito species can survive being frozen solid in winter and thaw out in spring ready to bite. The mosquitoes in the Sahara Desert lay eggs that can stay dormant for years waiting for the rare rain. Their size is almost a joke. An adult mosquito weighs about 2.5 milligrams. It would take 1,200,000 mosquitoes, all biting at once to drain the blood from one adult human. But they do not need to drain you. They just need to deliver a microscopic payload. Only a few species are responsible for most of the disease. Anopheles mosquitoes spread malaria. Aedes aegypti spreads dengue, Zika, yellow fever, and chikungunya. This species loves humans. It has evolved to live in our houses, bite during the day and breed in clean water we store near our homes. Culex mosquitoes spread West Nile virus and prefer to bite at night. These species are expanding their range because of climate change. As the planet warms, mosquitoes are moving into new areas. Dengue fever is now found in France and Florida. West Nile virus reached New York in 1999 and is now in every state in the continental United States. Malaria is creeping back into regions that had eliminated it decades ago. We fight back, but it is hard. Mosquitoes reproduce too fast and adapt too quickly. Pesticides that worked 10 years ago do not work today because they have evolved resistance. Bed nets treated with insecticides save millions of lives. But mosquitoes are learning to bite earlier in the evening, before people go to bed. Scientists are now releasing genetically modified mosquitoes. The males are engineered, so their offspring die before reaching adulthood. In trials in Brazil and Florida, this has reduced local mosquito populations by over 90%. Other researchers are infecting mosquitoes with a bacteria called Wolbachia that blocks them from carrying dengue and Zika. Others are using drones to drop sterile male mosquitoes by the millions. But the mosquito is still winning. For every step we take, she adapts. She is ancient, relentless, and perfectly designed for one job: to find you, feed, and make more of herself. So tonight, when you hear that thin, high-pitched whine near your ear in the dark, remember what it really is. It is the sound of the most successful predator in human history. A creature that shaped the outcome of wars, built and destroyed empires, and changed the course of our species. She found us in the jungles when we were just learning to walk upright. She followed us when we built the first cities. She sailed with explorers. She waited in the trenches of every war, and she is waiting outside your window right now, and she is still hungry. Sleep tight.